Greetings, pro wrestling fans, and thank you for joining us at the Pro Wrestling LookBack Podcast. I'm Nick, and I'm sitting here with
your boy Tanner
and Mike D.
Mike D's back to join us for a roundtable, episode 10.
I'm back.
Where's Don to say we've made it? Because this is the one we were waiting for to say that we've made it, because we've made it to 10 episodes.
Yeah, he's sick with the flu.
Yeah. Shout out to Donovan.
I'm sure he would have came out, but I'm kind of upset that I didn't get to hear him say we made it.
Fair enough.
What do you say that on episode 8? Or was it 7?
8, 9. I told him
No,
to wait
it wasn't
till
9.
at least to 10.
Yeah.
But like you said, he's out with the flu, and hope he gets better. Like I said, thanks for joining the Pro Wrestling LookBack Podcast, guys. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram and Twitter at PWLookBack. Send us an email, prowrestlinglookback@gmail.com. All the videos for all the podcast stuff is up on YouTube, Pro Wrestling LookBack. And I still got the website going a little bit if you want to check that out, prowrestlinglookback.wordpress.com. You guys want to get your Twitters in? Mine's at Salsa, SCELSA.
My Twitter is Royalty40 and Instagram is TPrice24.
Instagram and Twitter is MXKEXD. I don't use Twitter much, but Instagram is where it's at.
Yeah.
Check them out on there. I'm happy we're back here, the Roundtable, episode 10, guys. Shit. I don't know where we should start, but yeah. Let's get her going.
Pull out that book of knowledge you got.
Well, I don't know. I think we should probably start with the Evolution pay-per-view that happened this past weekend. I think it was much better than everybody was expecting it to be. I mean, I was pretty hyped for it, but I would say that probably wasn't
people didn't have something amped up for that?
I would say that the majority of the people weren't quite as excited as I was, let's say. I know that's I like
some sexist ass shit, Salsa.
Well, no, I just
I'm just kidding.
From the podcasts and the stuff that I listened to, at least, it didn't seem to be as, people weren't.
I wasn't that excited for it.
Yeah, well, there you go. And Mike D.
Yeah, but Mike just admitted he doesn't give a shit about women's wrestling 15 minutes ago. Oh, sorry, call out.
Yeah. Well, I just don't think it was as people weren't hyped for it as they were other pay-per-views. Yeah, just for the record, Mike does, he enjoys his women's wrestling. He's just more of a non-WWE
I didn't mean to say
fan.
that so aggressively,
Well, yeah.
Mike D's my boy.
It's all good.
You guys good?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Was there anything that sticks out from the pay-per-view before I kind of go match for match and get your guys' thoughts on what happened?
Well, there's a few things that obviously stood out, but maybe we should just talk about each individual match and say what stuck out to us.
And just go from there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the whole thing, so might as well go match for match.
Did you watch it, Mike?
Yeah, I was here.
Nice. Yeah, we actually all watched it together, so.
You were? Oh, shit.
Yeah, Mike was here.
Sorry.
Other guys that haven't been on the show, Simon.
I was intoxicated, I think. Oh, no, I was just busy eating 2 subs.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. But anyway, so it started the show. I think there was a dark match with Rhea Ripley and someone else. I didn't catch who she fought, but I think she defended her NXT Women's UK title. We won't talk about that. But
I didn't see that.
Yeah, it was a dark match. Like I said, I don't remember who she fought. But the show opened with Trish Stratus and Lita versus Mickie James and Alicia Fox with Alexa Bliss. I think they had announced maybe earlier in the day or the day before that, I don't know if it was officially announced, but I knew about it, or at least I had heard about it, that Alexa Bliss wasn't going to be in the match, and Foxy, or Alicia Fox, veteran there, was going to be filling in for her. I don't know. I don't have anything against Alicia Fox. I just feel like they probably could have done maybe a little bit better, and I don't know. In my opinion, you might as well just throw another legend in there since Mickey's already fucking a legend. In my opinion, I know she's wrestling now, but put Michelle McCool in there or something with Mickey, and then I don't know. Alicia just didn't make much sense, and then we'll get into the match from your guys' opinion of it and everything, but she kind of fucked it up in the end anyway, right?
Yeah, I was going to say, what happened with the finish there?
So, I don't know. Did you guys like this? Were you as excited for it as some people might have been?
It was good.
I mean, being the legends in there.
It was good. Trish hit a nice spine buster, and when she licks her hands before chops is always fun.
Yeah. Tanner?
I didn't even see the match. I don't know if you remember. I showed up late to that.
Oh, yeah, you did. You did. Yeah, you were late. So that was kind of, I don't know. Like I said, I think a lot of people were excited because of the Legends, quote-unquote, star factor with Trish and Lita. But I just think that
Yeah, like even me as a casual fan, I know Lita and Trish. I know both their names.
Yeah.
Right? So.
And I know you were more excited as well as me, and I'm sure, Mike, I haven't asked him yet or talked to you about it, but when this got changed from a one-on-one with Alexa and Trish to a tag team, I know none of us really knew about Alexa's situation there, whether she was going to be wrestling or not. But
Bliss didn't even wrestle, did she?
No, but originally, remember, like a month ago, it was supposed to be a one-on-one between Trish and Alexa.
How long's Alexa out for?
Oh, we don't really know. I think it's like concussion. Like she didn't have a concussion, but she's having like concussion symptoms, as far as I know.
Was it with the match with Ronda?
It could have been. I'm really not sure. They do a lot of house shows.
Probably. She's a pretty aggressive chick.
Yeah, the resident non-Ronda fan of the
UFC
PW.
champion.
Hey.
Alexa and Trish is money, though.
That's what I mean. I was
for
excited as fuck to see those two one-on-one, but it's a shame we didn't get to see it. I don't know. I think the match was decent. It wasn't.
Oh, yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it was a good opener. Like definitely a good choice to pick.
Mickey was good. She looked good in there. She lost, but she looked good.
Yeah.
Against both of them. I don't know what happened with the finish though.
Well, I think that I don't know. We can put it on Alexa or Alicia Fox as much as we want, and her not being able to get there to break up the pin. But in my opinion, what the fuck was Mickey doing? Like kick out. Like kick out. You know she hasn't made it at that point. You're kicking out anyway because the match is going to continue.
Was it as bad as it looked when I haven't seen it back, but was it as bad as it looked when we watched it live?
I don't know if I've went back and watched it again either, but I don't think so. Like I mean I think so. Sorry. Like I'm sure it was just as bad as it was when we watched it live. I don't think much changed. But I just mean in my opinion, like Mickie James is a veteran. She should be able to have the wherewithal to just kick out when she realized that Alicia hadn't made it into the ring.
Or keep counting if you're going to take the loss anyway.
Well, yeah, that's pretty old school too. Yeah.
So what, Nikki's been around for a while?
Mickey?
Yeah.
Oh, Mickie James is, just like Lita and Trish. Like she's...
What's he gonna say? Like Lita and Trish, huge names, and then against Alicia Fox and Mickey or whatever, it's just like a downgrade of caliber. I know the main event, or it is, honestly. Well, at least for me.
I mean... Speaking as a casual fan, I guess that's fair coming across that way.
Like, who the fuck is Alicia Fox?
Well,
how often do we see her
she's
wrestle?
Been around...
She just comes out with oh my god, I can't even speak. She comes out with Bliss, and that's pretty well it.
She's done pretty good, but she's here and there.
Yeah.
Where Mickie James, she always shows up. So
well, yeah, she looks like she's almost 40. How old is Mickey?
That's what I was gonna say. Mickey's kind of more of the same era as Trish and Lita. She wasn't around as early, but Mickey came in like 2004, 5.
Oh, so she's been around.
Yeah, and then she left and she went to TNA. She became a country fucking singer and then came back.
She has a country singer look to her.
She has an album. Yeah,
she's probably horrible.
She's good.
I can't say I've heard it, so I don't want to speak on that. But I don't know.
I'm actually upset I didn't even see that match. I would like to see them wrestle, and I think I've only seen Alicia Fox wrestle one time.
Yeah, maybe on Raw here and there. Like I said, she's been around for about 12 years, so I think Alicia Fox getting in the match is more of a she's put her time in kind of thing, and they didn't really have anybody else that made sense storyline-wise. I still think that they should have just thrown in another legend since they're all fucking there for the Battle Royal anyway. Just grab one of them and tell them that they're in a tag match with the other 3 vets. So, I don't know. But I guess Alicia Fox is a vet, depending on the way you look at it, right? I don't know. Either way, like we said, pretty decent match. What should we move on to? I guess the Battle Royal was next, right?
Oh yeah, that was good.
Yeah, it was.
It's pretty funny.
I liked it. I was surprised they all got entrances, but I guess they were like the pay-per-view wasn't.
That's good.
Crazy crammed.
I don't like them all walking out together.
No, that was fucked at WrestleMania when they all came. Oh, let's all walk down together and then fight each other. That makes a lot of sense.
Nia Jackson won that, correct?
Yeah. What do you guys think about that, though? Because I feel like Nia's been pushed already. Like, she's not that she's had her chance and she needs to never get another one, but I just feel like it's a little bit too soon.
Who else?
Oh, Ember Moon. I mean, you could have, like, I don't know. I mean, a lot of Asuka. I mean, I wasn't expecting those people. I said that on episode 9 because of the whole, reverse psychology. They were the better person on their respective shows, Raw and SmackDown, the week leading into the pay-per-view. But I don't know. I wasn't expecting Nia Jax, I got to be honest. Like, I would have preferred even Tamina. Just because, just to see something different.
I like that Roman shout out that they did
together. Yeah.
Sweet.
Where that was pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. Did you guys have?
Nia is related to him some way, isn't he?
Oh yeah, they're all cousins in some way.
First cousins or second, third, something like that.
I have no. It's a tricky.
Okay, family tree.
Yeah, I don't know. The Rock, the Usos, Nia Jax.
I got a love-hate relationship for Nia Jackson. You know, I enjoy her.
Jax.
Sorry.
Just Jax. No, it's okay.
Nia Jax.
Yeah.
Love-hate relationship. I enjoy her, and then there's times where I just absolutely dislike her.
Yeah, I just feel like she's kind of had her chance this year to be, fight. Like, she already fought Ronda since Ronda's been champion, no? I feel like they fought after Mania? Not long? I don't know, something like that.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't even remember them fighting each other.
I feel like they already had a feud. I could be wrong. I mean, the shit changes pretty quickly in WWE nowadays, but...
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I can't remember it, but...
I don't know.
That happens after Survivor Series, I'm presuming?
Yeah, I guess. Well, they'll probably tease it a little bit on Raw, because it's not like they're going to have Becky coming over to
probably
Raw.
Tease it at Survivor Series as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But I can kind of go through the people that were in the match. I mean, I have the order elimination. Peyton Royce was out first, and Billie Kay. They came down. They did their whole spiel at the beginning, which I liked. It was cool to see them on the mic, and they're good.
They kill it every time.
Yeah, doing their thing. You saw this, Tanner? Or when did you... I know you arrived kind of halfway through, so it wasn't really...
Well, yeah, I thought it'd start at 8.
You are the casual fan, so you're filling that role perfect. Coming in casually late to the pay-per-view.
I thought it'd start like Raw at 8, right? But it started at 7, I guess.
Yeah, they changed
and
that.
then I showed up like 8:30 or something.
Was it?
Something like that.
Yeah, I think we were all drinking a little bit too, so...
Yeah.
It is what it is, but... I said...
What match was this?
This was the Battle Royal, so they all kind of started in the ring.
I didn't see the Battle Royal.
Yeah, so they all started in the ring. Peyton Royce, Billie Kay, like I said, came down. They were talking shit, and then because they were saying, "Oh, we're gonna win the whole thing," and then they came in and they were the first two to get chucked out.
Mm-hmm.
Molly Holly went after that. Kelly, Tori Wilson, Sonya Deville, Alundra Blaze, Maria, Lana, Mandy Rose, Dana Brooke, Michelle McCool, Naomi, Carmella, and then the final four was Ivory, Asuka, Tamina, and Ember Moon. We thought Ivory went out. I think Asuka went out from Ember, and then Zelina Vega popped up because she was hiding kind of under the ring. We had thought she got eliminated, sort of thing.
That was good, yeah.
And then she kind of popped up to, like, Tamina and Nia were fighting on the outside of the ring, and she flipped them over and turned around thinking that she had just won, like she flipped them out of the ring, but they held on. I think they came in and then threw her over, and then Nia and Nia eliminated Tamina, and then Nia and Ember had them kind of. That was it. That was the finish, right? Was Nia and Ember?
Yeah. Did anything happen with Mandy and Sonya Deville?
They actually eliminated a lot of people together,
and
then I think Mandy eliminated Sonya, if I'm correct. I could be wrong, but
what are they on Raw or SmackDown?
They're both on SmackDown.
Yeah,
but I don't think they weren't on SmackDown this week, which we'll talk about a little bit later. But
because they got to have some sort of feud or some sort of argument
with each other over the Battle Royal. Yeah, for sure.
They should have held in for a little bit longer and ran it for a little bit longer.
I would have been fine with that. Like I said, they eliminated a lot more people than I was expecting, so that was different.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
So explain when you said someone was hiding underneath the...
So Zelina Vega, which is Cien Almas, the guy on SmackDown. I don't know if you know. El Evilo? No. The guy with the little... Oh, no, he doesn't wear that shit anymore. I don't know how to describe him. Mike, maybe help Tanner remember who...
Mexican guy who's amazing.
He's got the little tiny... He's got the little girl. That's who we're talking about, Zelina Vega. She's like 5'0", and she's his manager. She comes out. They're both Hispanic.
Good matches with AJ and Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
I'm sure I've seen him.
Yeah, anyway. So she's a manager for him. She's a little Mexican girl. Spanish, I don't know.
How was she hiding underneath her?
Well, she was in the match, and then she, one of those things where it's like you're watching a bunch of people and you don't realize, you just assume she kind of was eliminated, and then she actually...
Well, if you're thrown out, aren't you done?
Yeah, but she wasn't. That's what I'm saying. You only have to go over the top rope, so she could have went under the second rope and
then hit underneath.
Yeah, I didn't see where she was hiding.
That's what I mean. There was 20 people in the ring, so it wasn't, you can't blame us for not really seeing. It's kind of what they wanted as far as when you do that kind of spot. But yeah, then she just popped up. Like I said, she kind of thought she outsmarted them when she flipped them, but then they held on.
Yeah.
And then they eliminated her. Yeah, so back to the end of the match, I guess, was just Nia and Ember. I don't remember how Nia eliminated her exactly, but I don't know.
She just whipped her out, bro. I forget how, but when she threw her.
Oh, yeah, she just chucked her?
Oh, yeah.
That's a big lass.
But someone from SmackDown should have won it and had a feud with Becky.
Oh, that would have been fine, too. Yeah, because...
Not that I'm going to say who should have won and stuff.
No, but, and it's weird because of the whole Becky Ronda stuff, right? That they're having the winner already call out the champion, even though we know that's not going to take place until, 4 weeks, at least 6 weeks probably from now.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's a little weird. But overall, I guess it was a good. It was better than I was expecting because when...
Yeah, shout out to Ivory. She did good in the match.
Yeah, and I wasn't expecting her to be in the...
She lasted so long. It was pretty good. A little dancing with Carmella.
Yeah, I totally forgot about the dance spot that they did. Carmella did her dance break in the middle of the Battle Royal, Tanner.
Was it like the R-Truth breakout?
Yeah, well, everybody was down, like, and hurt. Carmella kind of rolled in and realized that she was alone in the middle of the ring, and then...
Shit's so cringeworthy, man.
She did her dance. Do a
Can't handle
little
that
dance.
shit.
Hey, if Vince likes it,
Yeah,
I
I like
Vince likes shit that's like targeted for 8-year-old children. All right, it's like he's just living in the past or some type. He's always just
that. I can agree with. I think it's less of the 8-year-old children thing and more of like the mindset of like an older wrestling fan from like the early 90s.
What's what I mean?
Late
Hasn't
80s.
really evolved with how the crowd has evolved or the age. You know what I mean?
Yeah, couldn't agree more.
Yeah. What?
I think that's a really good kind of representation of that.
Like I get it. Like they're actually pretty fairly well rounded with getting the age groups and satisfying everyone. But it's just like that cringy stuff. I don't know if that's just like instilled into wrestling now or if it's like genuinely part of it.
I think
it's like fuck, man.
Yeah.
Fuck. Some of it is just like
Can we get
this sucks.
NXT chant soundbite?
I don't have the sound effects machine tonight, but I think it's a little bit to do with they have to gear to everyone.
Oh, I understand.
Like I've heard
that.
Triple H say it in the past, and it's a good point. You know what I mean? Like
fair enough. There's lots of kids that watch it, so
yeah, and they got to.
They love that shit.
To the kids, they got to gear to the 20-year-old dudes. They got to gear to the fucking grandpa that took the kids. So he's like they're
going in a deep hole
grandpa's
here.
grandpa's just there to see some girls in some skin tight clothes.
Yeah, but not every grandpa's you when you're older. Okay.
Okay, well we'll talk when we're old men. We'll see where we're standing on that.
Yeah. But what do we have next? Because I feel like that's probably enough of the Battle Royal talk.
Yeah, that was like 10 minutes dedicated to it.
Yeah. I know our boy Mike D, our resident indie representative, will have lots to say about this one. Shout out to Younger. I know this is he probably wishes he was here to talk about this match, but Tony Storm defeated Iro Shirai. Is that how you say it properly? Iro? Iro?
I don't speak Japanese, bro.
Well, either way, you watched the product. You've heard fucking don't call me out on this damn show. Fuck you. Fuck you.
I don't speak Japanese, bro.
This guy's trying to play games. He knows how to say the name. He watched the damn show.
I guess, yeah. That's how Michael Cole said it, so I guess that works.
Fair enough. So
It was good. A good match.
Yeah. It wasn't that long. I was kind of surprised.
No, really good moves. Great match. Like I said to you, the moonsault looked better than Charlotte's moonsault.
Yeah, Charlotte better keeping her eyes on that.
Yeah, when Renee said it right after I said it to you there.
Yeah. I forgot about that. I don't know. Like I said, I thought it was kind of short. I like the match was good, and it was. I just felt like they should have given them more time because they didn't really need to shorten it any reason. But I don't know. Maybe that's just me being nitpicky with that. But Tanner, were you here for this one? Casual fan representative. Did you see this match? Tony Storm, Io Shirai.
I don't think so.
No, I'm not sure when you arrived. Then
The one.
that's okay. You'll be there for the big stuff.
The black line under her eye.
Yeah, the blonde chick from Australia. She won the tournament. She had like a trophy and flowers, and Triple H and Stephanie came out.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, so I guess it was funny.
I missed like half of the pay-per-view.
I was yeah, it's okay, casual. I was waiting for Triple H. I got to be honest. As soon as the fucking bell rang, I said to you guys, I'm like, "Where's Triple H? He's coming out here to fucking give some flowers and have a trophy and make sure you don't forget that he's the man." Fucking guy.
He is the fucking man.
Yeah, okay.
Surprised they didn't get the wife to come out.
She did.
She did.
Yeah, they were both there.
I was gonna say, like,
No, I just
all
don't-
women's pay-per-view, like, yeah.
I told you, man, and Mike probably hasn't heard the past episodes. My biggest thing with Triple H is just the 5 characters that he tries to play on TV. It's like you're, Mr. CEO guy, you're Mr.
love them
Serious King of Kings, you're Mr. NXT man, you're fucking DX funny guy. Like, whoa, chill, man,
Oh, man.
chill.
Triple H's a hustler, man.
Yeah.
He knows
damn
what he's
right.
doing.
He's the game.
Yeah. Another podcast. We'll save that one for.
It's an appropriate name for this situation.
It's his nickname.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's not the game. Well, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I don't know. Not much to say. I guess we're not getting into too
Time to play the game.
It was a good match.
depth about
I
these
liked it.
matches, but
Like, way better moves. It's
Then-
I'm not trying to be that guy that's saying that, but
but say it. Be that guy.
yeah. Like I said, the moonsault looked better than Charlotte's, and it was so quick and crisp.
Yeah.
She was right back up.
No, they went. It was a good
It's
match.
good.
I don't remember like specific spots, so that's why I'm not getting too into detail. I don't remember a lot of the specific spots of the earlier matches on the card, but yeah, either way, give it its dabs, and I don't know. Maybe when Younger's back, if he's back next week for episode 11, we'll get him to give his thoughts because I know he's a big Tony Storm fan. So
Maybe I was there for that, because remember I said Tony Storm definitely sounds like a porn star name?
oh, it definitely does.
Like, legit. We were having
100
Stormy Daniels.
100%. Not as much as Megan Rain though.
No,
or whatever
Tony
that-
Storm sounds way more like a porn star name than Megan Rain.
I don't know. Megan Rain? That sounds like it's I don't know.
Fucking Tony Storm. You just picture blonde hair girl right off the bat. That's
she
what
is blonde. I'll give you that. She's young too. I heard she's like 22. Is that fucking true? Did you?
Yeah, lots of the new girl wrestlers are young. Lots
That's
of the new
fu-
wrestlers in general are all young.
Well, yeah, and I can
Fucking
understand honestly some of the more like the Asian ones coming out of there because it makes sense. Like you've got like 16-year-olds in the Olympics. Like I can understand you having a 22-year-old wrestler, but I just like I didn't know Tony was that young. That's pretty crazy.
Were her tits real or fake?
I would imagine probably real for now until she gets called up and has a decent run, and then we'll see from there.
All right, I have to Google a picture of this girl.
I don't know. We'll go, but we'll go on to the next.
God, I
thing.
sound like a dog right now.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddies.
It's all good. We get the raw Tanner on the round table.
That's the way to do it.
If you check out Tanner on the look backs, he's a little more crisp and clean, and he gets it a little more raw and cut here on the round table. So, but the next one, probably. I mean, this match again. This was longer than I was expecting it to be, and I was the least excited to watch this. Sasha Banks, Bayley, and Natalya defeated the Riott Squad in a 6-woman tag match.
This is where I came in.
Yeah, kind of forgettable.
Well, the Riott Squad, like, fuck, man. Like, come on. I don't know.
I don't really remember much about it,
And neither do I.
but the finish I remember was sweet because it was a Macho Man elbow into a frog splash
Yes.
from Bayley and Sasha, which is say we want. That's pretty sweet to me.
Yeah, their respective kind of favorite wrestlers, right?
Yep.
Each. So cool. I don't want to talk about it if there's not much to talk about. I just thought the match was a little longer than it needed to be.
It's one of those matches I feel like before it even started, we know who was going to win.
Yeah, sooner or later, Riott Squad's gonna have to beat these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like
They're
this
good.
is a match that you do at like 8:45 on a Monday Night Raw, not on a
Pay-per-view.
first ever women's pay-per-view. I don't know.
They
I guess
get big
they
names. Well, Riott
had-
Squad necessarily might not have big names, but
they're getting there, and I don't mind them as a team. I don't know. It seemed like a lackluster match to have at a pay-per-view. That's kind of where I'm coming from. But I guess you want to get them on the card. But fuck it, man. Just do a one-on-one. Like, have Ruby fight Sasha or Bayley and build that shit up for weeks. Why not? I don't know. It'd be more exciting, I think, in my opinion.
I think the girl should put her hair back to blonde too on Riott Squad.
Black, you mean?
Blonde.
You're talking about Carmella.
On Riott Squad, the one chick that always comes out as she almost looked like Harley Quinn all the time.
Yeah, but her hair is blonde.
No, it's pink now.
Oh, he's right. It is pink.
Oh, is it? Maybe it was just for Halloween though. They were all dressed up.
That's
for Halloween.
possible. But he's right. I thought he didn't know what the fuck he's talking about, and he totally stumped me there because he's right. We thought you were thinking about Carmella, who dyed her brown.
No.
We should also go back to blonde.
I don't mind the brown. I said that last week on episode 9, but
Sound like a bunch of critics here.
hey,
Hair critics.
like I've said, and I haven't said it any time recently, but we're just fucking 100% opinion based on the Pro Wrestling Look Back. So if anybody's got a problem, leave it down below. We'll
give a shout out and a
Yeah.
future discussion later.
Exactly, because it's all just opinions here. We're not pros. So I don't know. Do you guys got anything else to say about 6-woman?
No.
Okay, so again, I think Mike being the indie NXT representative, Tanner being the casual fan, and me kind of being the hardcore WWE fan, this is probably more Mike's area of expertise. Shayna Baszler versus Kairi Sane for the NXT Women's Championship.
Yeah, this was good, actually. Pretty good.
I was excited. The build-up was really good.
Was that the one that used to be in UFC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rhonda's friend?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I told
or
you...
the four horsewomen.
Which is fucking stupid, because they already have 4 horsewomen. Like Charlotte, Becky, Sasha.
That's why it's good.
And it literally,
That's why I think it's
took
good.
the name
I
and
guess.
made another one?
Yeah. I don't know. Mike's not wrong, because it's kind of like a NWO Wolfpack versus NWO type shit, I guess. Bullet Club versus Bullet Club. But...
They wish.
Well, no, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Like, it's got that...
Yeah, it's
you
good.
can do it, because it makes sense,
What's
I guess.
the name of those girls? And the other? Jessamine Duke?
Oh, yeah, I don't know their names. One of them's Riddle's sister, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jasmine Duke, and then a couple. I don't know. There's 4 of them. Obviously, Shayna, Ronda,
I was not
Riddle's
expecting...
sister, and then
I was
another
not-
brown-haired chick. I
I
can't
wasn't
remember.
expecting them to get... Oh, it's Marina Shafir, I think.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
I was going to say, before you get to the finish, I was going to say the build for this match was really good, because I happened to catch some NXT leading into this,
Oh, yeah.
and there was a sit-down interview with Shayna, and she was talking, and I've talked about this on previous episodes, but I just wanted to talk to you about it, because I haven't even talked to you about it off microphone, off air. She was talking about how she was pissed off that Kairi Sane beat her because she made a mistake rather than, like...
Yeah, she's good on the microphone. She's really good. She's good in the ring and on the microphone.
Yeah,
She's
and it was
good.
a sit-down, but it just made perfect sense because she lost the same way that AJ lost to Samoa Joe. You know what I mean? Samoa Joe was in or not lost, sorry, AJ won. Like, Kairi Sane won the same way that AJ won. Had her in the choke, and then she flipped over and shoulders were down. So she was really kind of stressing the fact that, like, no, I fucked up. It pisses me off that people think that she's better than me because she beat me. It's like, no, she beat me because I fucked up. So
Right.
I liked that. I thought that was a really cool. It made me want to watch the match a lot more than, I don't know, if I hadn't seen that
Yeah, it was
before.
good.
Can we give a shout out to that Asian girl's costume, though?
Oh, the pirate.
The pirate princess. You
Clutch.
like it, huh?
Loved it.
See, this is casual fan.
I was about her, too. She was fine.
Oh, she is fine.
She was fine. I think
like
Yumi
that.
had a side conversation we were watching. We're like, yeah, I'm about that.
You should have been Tanner the dog Price tonight at the beginning. I feel like the big dog.
I was rooting for her. Obviously, the girl was making her... Well, it wasn't her debut because she's in NXT, and they just pulled up some NXT people from the roster for the pay-per-view.
NXT's the best, though.
Yeah, the shit's raw. Well, it's just like... Mike was just showing me a clip of, like, PWG. That shit's unreal.
Oh, that's
Why doesn't WWE do shit like that anymore?
It's another
Listen
podcast.
to the casual fan getting turned.
Another podcast for another day, bro.
Yeah, it's just, like, fucking good fucking wrestling. Like, heavy shit, man. People are putting their, like, body on the line because they're trying to make a name for themselves. And I feel like when you get to WWE, either it's from restrictions of, like, people getting hurt and getting a lawsuit towards the company or something. I don't know. But they just don't nearly go as hard. They're a lot more technically... Not even technical, man. Some of the moves that just in that clip in PWG, it was like, what the fuck, man? You never see those moves in WWE.
And what was that from, Mike?
Battle Los Angeles 2018.
Yeah, check that out on YouTube. And
Buy the DVD.
there you go.
Battle Los Angeles. Good name.
Bola.
Okay movie.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck, that movie's
Agreed.
great, man.
It's
I have
okay.
2 copies of that movie. I love
You
that
fucking
movie.
would.
It's a good CD by Rage Against the Machine.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Look at all this
There
shit.
you
eh?
go.
So many Battle Los Angeles.
Don't forget to check out Fourth Rock Pod.
Hashtag.
But yeah, kind of go into what you were saying there, Mike, about the 4 horsewomen getting involved in the match, because I don't fully remember everything that happened.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting them to. The one pulled her hair and got her from the behind and all that from the crowd.
Yeah, the blonde hair.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
Did the
And-
Asian broad throw her into the wall though?
Oh yeah, she kicked her ass for a bit, and then after, I don't
Was
know.
the ref out?
I don't know what happened,
Yeah.
but
I don't remember.
they look like
I
fans.
mean, it's almost been a week since
They
we
look like
watched
fans because they weren't geared up.
No, but they were wearing
They were wearing it, but they weren't
some
like,
kind of T-shirt that
Yeah.
represents the 4
They
horsewomen.
didn't look like fans, but you know what I mean. They look like
Yeah. They're not like
Like it was-
superstars.
we know.
So I know what you mean.
We know a fair bit about wrestling, and we were like, oh, who's that for a minute, and then
Yeah.
we're like, okay,
it's
okay.
them. Okay, I see what you mean. It wasn't like blatantly obvious that they were like...
Yeah,
They were in their civilian clothes.
Yeah, I see what you're trying to say. But yeah, it was pretty cool that they got involved.
yeah.
Ultimately, Shayna goes over with... did she get smacked? Did Kairi get smacked with something, and then she got her in the choke? I think that's how it ended, no?
I can't remember, to be honest.
Well, that choke was hilarious, bro.
But Shayna's
Oh,
choke?
it was super long.
Yeah, it's way too long. The one girl sold it good, but it was like, come on now. She's like...
And she didn't even lift the arm, right? They never lifted.
No, the ref did.
No, but I think he just...
She just did the one.
Yeah,
one
just
leg.
the
Oh,
one.
she did do the one. Okay, I must have missed
That's
that.
when she's like, it's done.
Yeah, I don't know. Like
But
I
no,
said,
it was about 10 seconds too long.
I'm a big fan of the classic 3-arm lift. That's one of my favorites.
same here, man. That's
Old school.
kind of kicking it old school, like you
Easy.
just said. Yeah. It's awesome. But, yeah, pretty good. I didn't really talk about... I'll give them now, just kind of middle of the show. We might as well, since I didn't get any of them in. But the opening match was 11 minutes. The Nia Jax Battle Royale was 16. Tony Storm, like I said to you guys, it was only 10 minutes, 20 seconds.
How about the beginning WCW Monday Night Nitro guitar?
Oh, yeah, we didn't talk about that. Let's get this. We'll take a little side note here, break, before we get to the 2 main event matches. I like that you brought that up, because I totally forgot.
So did I till just now.
About the guitar solo that we got at the beginning. Tanner, we had a performance. I don't really know. I don't remember the people's names. I'm sure if anybody's listening and they know, they're going to let me hear it in the comments. But it was a girl guitarist, the same blonde chick that did the intro for Shinsuke a while back.
Oh, yeah, I remember her.
On guitar.
Yeah.
So she was in the ring playing guitar, and then there was another chick kind of on the rampway singing. And it was just like a
She
rock.
was in the ring. One was in the ring.
Was it reversed?
One was in the ring playing guitar, too.
Oh, I thought there was only just the 2 of them.
No, one was in the ring playing like solos and stuff. It was pretty nails performance, but it was like...
It was cool. It was
sounded
very old
like-
school. Like
sounded
the
like
music was like,
Nitro.
yeah, like Nitro, WCW, like
I don't know if you've ever heard that song, but it's a good one.
yeah, very old school wrestling.
I liked it, though. I'm a big fan of rock and roll and wrestling mixed together.
Yeah. Yeah, so
So
I
shout out
totally
to
forgot.
that.
I'm happy you brought that up because Tanner didn't get to see that, and that's, definitely something worth bringing up.
Yeah,
I loved when that Shinsuke girl used to come out.
yeah, that's cool.
But
Yeah.
wouldn't she come out with like a violin, though?
No, that violin was
That's
the
when we went.
when we
Oh,
went.
yeah,
The guy,
yeah.
there was a guy.
We
Actually,
got-
no,
we got
when,
like
when
30
we
vi-
went, there
we
was
got
like 4 different
There was
violinists.
like 20, wasn't there? Like I thought there was like 20
I
violinists.
can't remember. Shout out to NXT TakeOver Toronto.
Yep.
Look out for the
It's a
look
good
back
time.
coming of us talking about that and Survivor Series 2016. That's probably coming too because all 3 of us, including Donovan, were all in the building for that show. So
We went for breakfast.
Oh,
We
yeah.
should-
Oh.
thought
The
this
Well,
shit.
don't worry.
Complimentary hotel breakfast.
Save that. Save that story for the look back. Save that story for the look back.
Oh.
Well, maybe
You guys want some coffee here? Sit down.
Yeah.
Oh, by the
Yeah.
way, yeah, those fuckers
Fuck.
lured us in like
Save-
fish, man. Sorry to go
so
off.
much for save the story.
Well, no. Well,
No, that was only a fraction of it.
All
I
right,
can tell the
um,
detail better.
Yeah, no, but anyway, definitely keep your eyes peeled for a Survivor Series 2016 look back and/or NXT Takeover Toronto look back. We're definitely going to be doing that. But yeah, like I said before, the Battle Royal was 16 minutes. The Tony Storm match, 10 minutes 20 seconds. Sasha Banks Bailey 6-woman 13 10 seconds. Baszler and Kyrie went 12, and then
only 12.
yeah, I know it was kind of short, but
No,
I
it
think
felt
we know
perfect.
why-
It felt perfect, so I don't care about if it feels good. I don't care about match length.
yeah, fair enough.
Just if it gets when they rush it at the end, it's when you're like, oh, what the fuck.
Yeah, which is the only one that I would say kind of like, and I mean, it didn't bug me. It's not like it changed my opinion of the entire show, but the Tony Storm one just felt small. Like to me, take 2 of the minutes away from the 6-woman match and give it to Tony and
Yeah.
Hero. But
Then they gotta do 20 minutes with the fucking bouquet and shit for.
I guess that's true. Yeah. Fuck, that's a good point. I didn't think about the extra time that would take.
I
up.
don't know how true shit is when you read it online. I seen Vince was in Gorilla for that. I don't know
Yeah.
if you looked up that. That's
I-
pretty cool.
I would.
'Cause
I would. I mean, I would imagine he was probably there the entire show.
It felt very NXT.
The whole show.
Yeah, the rock and roll entrance and all this.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Excuse me, if he was there, just because.
It's a big name, obviously.
And
but-
it's like first time women's.
But like I
pay-per-view.
said, those Japanese girls doing moonsaults and shit, like mid-match.
And he's got trips in
It's-
his ear for
yeah.
the last year, telling him this guy's
Yeah.
good, this guy, this girl.
But it wasn't like a finish move or like a.
No, that's fair. But I mean, look at Kyrie with her fucking elbow
Yeah.
drop, right?
That's a finish.
But she's turned a move like an elbow drop into, made it relevant again. Like I don't think anybody thought that after Macho Man, people would still be using the fucking elbow drop. I know your boy Velveteen still rocks it too, but
HBK rocked it pretty good too.
well, yeah, but not as a finish. Come on, not as like his finish, just as
Yeah.
his little setup thing. But yeah. So should we get into the main event?
Yeah.
Main events. because I don't know if the final match was actually the main event, but we know Tanner was definitely here for this.
Is that the main event? The last match is the main event. Is that not what it is?
Yeah, that's
usually
in my
what it is,
opinion. Yeah.
Well, I feel like Ronda and Bella.
Yeah, I was kind of just implying that Becky and Charlotte had a much better match, even though it wasn't.
That's what I think.
Didn't go on last.
I think the best match is the main event.
I don't though, but to me the main event is determined before the show starts, no matter what.
Yeah.
Well, put it this way: when they had Evolution, what was like the 4-center of two chicks facing down?
Like, you mean the poster?
Yeah.
I think it was probably even, but if it wasn't
Probably all
even,
of them on there.
if it wasn't even with the two, like the top four, I would say Ronda and Nikki was probably more prominent. Because Ronda,
Yeah, but you have to have Bailey and all them on that poster.
of course, but Ronda right now, man, like we talked about it last week, but with the whole Roman situation, and again, prayers and thoughts going out to him. We hope everything works out.
Big Dog's the best.
Yeah, in the end, but she's the top fucking star they have right now.
Hell yeah.
There is
I
no
agree.
one in that company that is bigger than Ronda as far as like star power. Like it was Roman, but no. Like Ronda's the
AJ's
most
the man,
known
too,
person.
for
Yeah, but like
most wrestling fans.
yeah, but again, like casual people, those people are gonna know who Ronda Rousey is way before AJ Styles.
Yeah.
She's
Could
just
be hit or miss though. You know how people are.
for sure. I just mean like she's a draw. She's probably one of the biggest draws they have now that Roman's not there.
Oh yeah. Think about how much money the company's probably invested into her.
Yeah, so that's why we'll get to it at the end because I want to talk about what we're going to get at Survivor Series after we talk about these two matches.
I like that match with her and Nikki. Is that what we're talking about first?
Well, no, I think we should just go in order. We have been the whole night.
Charlotte and Becky.
Yeah, we'll go with Charlotte Becky first. 26 minutes, 40 seconds, almost a 30-minute match. First ever. Was it the first ever Iron Woman match? No.
No holds barred. Last man standing or something. Yeah, last man standing.
Oh, no, not Iron Man. Sorry, you know what I meant. Fucking. Is it the first last woman standing match?
Oh, I couldn't tell you. I'd imagine so.
I think so,
In
too.
the-
I just
in
couldn't remember
WWE.
if Sasha and Bailey did one at one point. I could be, or Charlotte and Sasha, because they did a lot of matches together, too. I mean, I feel like they main evented a Hell in a Cell, no? Charlotte and Sasha?
Yeah, they did. I don't know if they did, but someone ladies main evented a pay-per-view somewhere. I
Yeah,
forgot which one it was.
that's what I thought. Yeah, I thought so. But this match was fucking incredible. Incredible.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
If Donovan was here, we would talk about this. Remember how Charlotte pushed Becky on her ass in the beginning of the match?
Pushed her?
Shoved
Yeah,
her.
like right
Yeah.
off the bat.
She rolled
yeah.
right onto her, like she was on her ass and on her back. Ref was counting.
Oh yeah, and he commented something like that.
Yeah.
Don's like,
what's-
why is he counting?
what
The
do you-
back's
yeah.
not on the mat. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we were talking about like,
And he
is
counted
this gonna
almost
be like that
instantly.
the whole fucking match?
And then sometimes they'd be down and be like, oh, why is the ref not counting?
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
It'd be down for like 10 seconds and the ref wouldn't be counting. Then he'd start counting. Okay, well, like, shit. The count's already done.
Yeah, keep
It's-
it consistent.
This is nitpicking, but
No, but that's
the
what
match
this.
the match was still amazing. So
Yeah, I think. Sorry, were you gonna say
They
something?
put a lot of fucking chairs in the center of that ring, eh?
Yeah, that
they
was
were
weird.
tossing
They
them
did
back
all
and
kinds
forth.
of shit. Everything aside from Charlotte rising from the dead out of the fucking
Yeah.
rubble.
Oh, yeah, she,
I think
she piled chairs and
was-
everything on her. I
Yeah.
forgot
Charlotte
about that.
Strowman.
Yeah, everything aside from that, I loved. I just think this match is like, and I don't want to get caught up on this too long, but like, this is just one of those things where like, you fucking show somebody 20 years ago that like two women are gonna have a match like this, going through fucking announce tables and jumping
yeah.
off ladders and putting each other through tables and bleeding and smacking each other with kendo sticks. Like, people would be like, yeah, fucking right. Give me a bra and panties match. It's just crazy to see how far they've come. And like, I know I keep saying that, but like, they keep doing more shit. And until it gets to the point where like, there's nothing left that's like new for them to do, I think it's gonna.
I mean, they've done it. What else do they need to do?
Oh, there's things. Main Event Mania is the big
I would like
one.
to
I
see a
would
nice
say
one-on-one ladder match.
that's Donovan's
Mm.
brought that up in the past too.
Classic.
It's my favorite match.
We've
ladder
yet
match.
to
It's
see.
the best.
We haven't even had, let alone women. Man, think about. I don't even remember the last time we had a one-on-one ladder match in WWE. I think it was Beast in the East, Kevin Owens,
Oh, yeah.
Finn Balor.
That's
I
good.
honestly think that might be the last time we had a one-on-one ladder match that was for a title. I could be wrong. I mean, I'm not an encyclopedia of wrestling. I like to think that I know some shit, but there's a lot of Formula One knowledge up there too that I try and fucking rattle around. So I don't know. But yeah, like I said, it's one of those things. They've come leaps and bounds, and this match is one of those matches that shows that.
Oh, the Evolution has changed quite a bit. And, like, the pay-per-view name, Evolution,
Yeah, it's
it was a very appropriate name. But, yeah, no, they did a fantastic job. The match was extremely raw. They were doing phenomenal things. I honestly didn't know who was going to win. I was rooting for Becky, so I'm happy she took the W. But
Same here.
Hell yeah.
But, they covered everything pretty well. Like, there was weapons involved, crazy stunts, going through announcer tables. But
Yeah, they
who
made
was
all
bleeding?
made
I remember
all this.
seeing a bit of the blood.
I feel like
Someone
Charlotte was a
bleeding
little bit on
somewhere.
her back from the kendo stick.
Oh, I forgot about Becky just beating the
Well,
shit out of her.
Both
with
of
the
them
kendo.
were beating the shit. I
Yeah.
think Charlotte was swinging that stuff too.
The
Yeah.
only part of the match I would say that I wasn't a huge fan of, again, was after Charlotte came. Sorry, after Charlotte came out of the rubble, she kind of looked over at Becky, and Becky was like scared for a minute.
Yeah, no, I didn't like that either.
And,
The
like-
one thing I like about Becky is she's such a fucking
Tough,
badass
yeah,
and tough, right?
badass fucking bitch,
And
man.
stupid.
Fucking-
Like, she should have just been like surprised or disappointed or upset that Charlotte got out of it. But yeah, it was
Or
almost
pissed
like it was like
off,
some
like,
it
fuck.
was like some Undertaker bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
she-
I really didn't like that. But
No, you're kind of right. It was like Cena nowadays when he gets all little kitty on us and gets a little too.
yeah, when Charlotte rose out of that shit, her face looked like a tomato, eh? She was
Yeah,
pretty red in
she,
the face.
she was, but I don't know. That was, I don't say it often because I don't find too much stuff in wrestling cringy as much as you do, I know, but that was a little cringe.
Well, when I saw
I
her take the
wasn't huge
announcer
on it.
chairs and start stacking on it, I was like, okay, like a fucking child could get out of that shit. Like, let's get real. There wasn't
Yeah.
mad kilos there or some
No.
shit.
I think it was just to add to the suspense.
And it
but-
did. It added to the drama aspect as well. It was different. First time I've ever fucking seen it.
Yeah,
The first time.
and
Figure 4 with the ladder was pretty sweet.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm happy you brought that up because I kind of forgot about
So
that.
did
But I
I.
saw a picture of it on Twitter, I think today or Instagram. But yeah, cool spot. I think overall probably my match of the night. Obviously, I don't know about you guys, but definitely my,
Yeah, probably match of the night.
as far as a wrestling match goes. I don't know about storytelling. I think probably storytelling too. Yeah.
Yeah, that story is a lot better than Ronda and
Yeah.
Nikki's.
Actually, that one, I like that match too. Actually,
I was gonna say,
I
yeah,
enjoyed
The
that
Ronda
match.
Nikki was pretty good too.
It was pretty good.
Are we going to jump on that one?
Yeah, I was gonna say we might as well just
Well, you know me, and if
slide into that.
people have listened to previous episodes, I'm kind of tough on Ronda.
Yeah, you know, you don't let her. I don't know what
I
the
don't let
word
her
would
star
be.
power blind me.
Exactly.
essentially.
You don't give
No.
her the benefit of the doubt just
No.
because of who she is.
Yeah, I'm always
But-
critiquing her very hard. But I will admit though, she's still pretty bad on the mic. She's not the best at promos, and her face just always looks like she's holding the shit in. But back to the
Something with it. Yes, I don't know about the shit, but something with her face. She
well,
looks
bro, it
she's
looks like she's always like
upset or happy.
constipated or some shit.
she has two emotions. Like she's, it's either
Fuck
like
you up or happy.
super angry,
Constipated,
grinning,
happy.
or she fucking has a huge smile on her face. And
I like Ronda.
Yeah.
I like
Don't get me
everything
wrong,
she's
like
doing.
I enjoy her too. I know I've been vocal about this before. I do. I just think where she is and how she got there is kind of bullshit to other people who have worked their whole lives.
No
to
way,
say to
bro.
get in this career.
She earned that in UFC.
What? Because
man.
UFC and WWE are two different
I
professions.
know, but for women, the way like it's
I don't know if you want to have this argument again on the
I
show
know.
with somebody else.
But no, but you know how it is.
I do. That's why I'm not
You know
jumping
how
in.
how they work, how hard they work.
I know she worked hard, but for her to just bypass all these minor, smaller
Yeah, but
leagues
some of
and
these-
just get put to the
some
top
of-
because of she is where she is specifically because her name.
Yeah.
There's
Some of
there's
these
nothing.
wrestlers get here just because they have nice boobs, though.
Fuck yeah.
I love both sides of the angle, but
Yeah, that's a valid
Yeah.
point. I'm not going to be in any denial about that.
at
but-
least she did earn it in a way.
Well, there's certain
that-
people like look at
she-
Sasha Banks, look at like Bailey,
athletically.
the
Yeah, they
Bella
had to bust
twins.
their asses a little bit more than
athletically,
Ronda,
yeah.
but Ronda busted her ass in a different way.
Different
cut
way,
her teeth.
But if you look at other people that are in smaller businesses and whatnot, trying to work their way up to WWE, they're way better wrestlers than Ronda.
For sure.
But they don't have the star power or the name. And don't get me wrong, Ronda essentially created the UFC women's division. She
Hell
did.
yeah.
She was, a lot of little girls looked up to her, and I would want my daughter to look up to Ronda
That's
Rousey
why I
than
like
look up
it.
to
I
some
got a
fucking other
little,
thing.
little sister at home that can look up to Ronda Rousey, and
Yeah.
I'm all right with that. She's
Yeah.
all right. She's cool. in
Like
my book.
I don't got no bone to pick with her, but it just upsets me that she is where she is specifically because of her name. But that's how WWE works. Like you said, a lot of girls have mediocre skills, but they're there because of their looks or their fucking boobs. But it's an unfortunate thing. To
Just
me,
the
it's
way,
just
the way of the world.
I know.
Yeah.
Just to me, she doesn't deserve it. But at the same time,
Yet. You want to
Yet.
see her work for it a little bit.
what she's accomplished in the UFC, she deserved all of that. She's absolutely phenomenal athlete. Don't get me wrong, but where she is in WWE, I just don't agree with where she is or why or that she deserves it because of her name. But what I was gonna get to was her wrestling was mediocre when she started, right?
Yeah.
But that match,
Yeah,
she did a phenomenal job. She really impressed me, Ronda, with her wrestling skills. That's what I mean. The the woman athlete that she is. Like, damn, she can learn fast.
Yeah. I think the match was way better than we were all expecting it to be. I think we can all say that probably with a straight face and be confident and not,
Oh, hell yeah.
it was...
Well, it just showed, too, what a veteran Nikki is.
Yeah.
I like the whole...
She carried Ronda quite a bit, but, like, Ronda held her own and did better than I've ever seen her in any other
Outside of the
match.
ring, Nikki was awesome with the
build-up.
like the environment. She used the
Oh, you mean the
environment
match,
like
okay.
so good. Like,
Yeah.
she would duck something and push Ronda into the post. And that's like a UFC fighter doesn't do that kind of shit.
No,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's pro
Yeah.
wrestling stuff where Nikki schooled her with that stuff. But she got her butt kicked, and I loved it.
Yeah, but no, Nikki, like, it just shows between somebody that's just getting into wrestling, such as Ronda, even though she did an amazing job, compared to somebody that's been in the game for a while. And, like, Nikki was always good, but it just shows the caliber of talent that she is.
Yeah.
Like, she did everything pretty well perfectly.
Oh, hell yeah. She's good. No complaints with that match at all. It was all good.
It was good. It like Nick said, it was better than I anticipated. 'Cause
Is
I thought it was just
Ronda-
going to be another Ronda
Is
coming
Ronda
out.
part of the 4 Horsewomen? Or?
Oh, yeah. She's as
So
far as I
she's-
know, because they've got pictures together when they were all throwing up the 4 and shit. And the first time I think we saw Ronda, she was with them. Like when Ronda was sitting
So
ringside or
are
some
these
shit.
ladies going to be part of NXT now?
Who?
Not Ronda, but Jessamine Duke and
Yeah,
Marina
but I think
Shafir
they're going to
and-
keep them separate because they're all heels, right? Whereas Ronda's still a big baby face.
Yeah, keep them separate. But
Yeah.
are those girls going to go to NXT? I guess that's the last match. But
Yeah, I would say that Shayna Baszler's
at
girls
least walk
are
around
gonna,
there in
oh,
promos.
I would say, yeah, they're on their way. They're probably training at the Performance Center, I would imagine, on a regular basis, on their way to becoming NXT
If they're like
stars.
anything like Shayna, they won't need much training.
Yeah,
Shayna kills it. She's so good.
yeah, but was she training a lot longer than them as far as
I have
being a pro wrestler?
no idea.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to get too off topic again with where we were, but like Tanner said, like I said, the match was way better than I think any of us were expecting. I really liked, again, like Tanner said, Nikki kind of carrying a little bit and showing her veteran presence.
Oh yeah.
Probably Ronda's best in-ring match to date.
For sure. It was.
Yeah, she wasn't just throwing around judo throws.
That's what I thought was going to be judo throws and just punching in the corner, and then she just wins with her aggressive style. But she got way more technical than I've ever seen her.
How about that crazy... I don't even know what the fuck it was, but
On
what
the top rope?
yeah.
Oh, I don't know what that was.
It was like a armbar Hurricane Rana. She like flipped Nikki off the top rope and they landed.
Oh, yeah.
It was crazy. It was
Yeah.
weird. But then you kind of seen Brie, like, I don't know if she pulled Nikki out of the ring and checked on her, but like she was there like right away. And I was worried too because like, fuck, she
It
said,
looked weird
she
when
said
they
neck
landed.
surgery too, just like
Yeah.
Daniel Bryan on SmackDown this week. Like,
What about when Ronda picked them both up?
Oh yeah.
oh yeah, for like the double
Yeah.
Samoan drop.
Yeah.
That should look dangerous as fuck.
Oh, yeah, it did. Ronda's one strong chick.
Yeah,
though,
she
man.
is. Yeah.
That was a lot of kilos right there.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't put it past her to be able to pick them up.
Like,
but-
there's no way I could have
Totally.
Nikki and
Brie.
on my shoulders.
No, well,
I don't think any of us could.
No, Nikki probably weighs more than I do. Fuck. Like,
Yeah, well, not probably, she does.
yeah, probably. But I'm a
Those
little
guns
fucking
alone.
guy. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Do you guys have anything else to say about the match?
No, it was good. I forgot about when she suplexed them both. Or
The
Double
double,
Samoan?
like
Yeah.
Tanner said.
yeah,
So how's the finish? Well, we just got basically an armbar. That
yeah.
was-
Did she tap like instantly? Didn't she?
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah,
We
that's
didn't talk
good.
about it,
That's good shit.
but at the
that.
beginning, I liked that Ronda was like kind of playing with her. Like she like
Yeah,
helped her up.
yeah.
She's like, oh yeah, get up,
She's
get
like,
up.
I'll let you up. I'll let you
I'll
up.
let you
yeah.
up,
Yeah.
and she kind of walked over and like grabbed her arm to do an armbar, and then like dropped it. Like, no, let's see what you can do first.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But she didn't beat her. Like it was still kind of even too. It wasn't just Ronda beating the shit out of
know,
Nikki for fucking 12 minutes
Yeah,
or whatever.
and
it
Brie
was.
did a good job at putting in some
14
dirty cheap
minutes.
shots there and all that.
Yeah,
But-
yeah. That was the one thing that I thought was a bit odd though. Like, why wasn't the ref doing the old fucking "you're out of here"?
Like,
Like,
fuck,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
get real. How many times does cheap shit happen and the ref does jack shit?
yeah, it's true. I felt like I felt like
The
it wasn't-
refs aren't
I
there
felt
for
like,
real.
No, but like you have to look at it through those eyes, man. You got to look at it through. Those,
I know, but
you
you know,
know
many matches I sit there and I've even talked about this before, and it's like, okay, come on, like you literally just saw this, like,
Well, you better not start watching PWG then, because if you want referees doing their job, then you better
No, the
stay away
referee-
from indie
no, no, no,
wrestling.
They got the best ref in the league.
well, people in
Yeah, for
PWG
getting
look like they're
involved
going
in the
fucking
match.
hard though, so I can let some dirty shit
It
happen.
was more of a jab at Mike, but it's more because I would say that indie wrestling doesn't focus on that type of psychology as much.
Well, there isn't even a psychology there, man. It's stupid what they got the refs there. They always just sit there and point. You okay? You okay? No more of that. No more. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
That's what you're supposed to think.
Yeah,
I know it's not real, and it's part of the character for that shit to happen, and them to be like the dumbest and most oblivious people. But it's like, fuck. Sometimes
for me, it was more just it was a bit
man.
unfair because Ronda didn't have any person there as well, and it happened multiple times. It wasn't like the ref.
It
was
would have
just
been cool if
looking away.
Natalie came out and like beat the shit out of Brie or something. Well,
Yeah, I guess they really pulled
or
Natalia
Natalia.
away. Yeah, I knew what you meant. I think they kind of pulled her away from Ronda. I'm not really sure why, but
Yeah, now she's just standing by her own with this feud with
they had the
Bellator.
10-woman tag. I don't know how much we're going to get into Raw and SmackDown on this week's roundtable. We're already approaching an hour, so I think we'll probably just keep talking about Evolution and finish that out and get whatever other stuff we got. But yeah, I know we've said it like 5 times, but the match was really good. I want to kind of get your guys' opinion of the whole show. I know I asked you a little bit at the beginning, but maybe just give me like a grade. Maybe I'll take a little bit of a trait from our look back. I feel like this is almost a Evolution look back, half Evolution look back, half roundtable episode 10. But give me your Meltzers. Which Mike and Tanner, I don't know if you guys have been around for the Meltzers, but
I have no idea who that is.
yeah, that's what we call stars here in the Pro Wrestling Look Back. So
Okay.
if it's a 5-star, it's a 5 Meltzer. If it's a 4-star,
3.5 stars.
I was gonna say
3.5
4.
Meltsies.
I'll give him 4 Meltsies.
There you go. I'd probably
Don't say that.
no, that's a thing, bro. You got to go back and listen to the look back.
Who even invented this word? What is it?
It's a guy. It's a journalist that he created the star system for rating matches.
Uncle Dave.
So we feel like we shouldn't use the stars. We just use him.
And his last name is
Meltzer.
Meltzer.
Dave Meltzer.
All right, so 4 Meltsies.
Yeah.
Well, Mike, just say Meltsies.
He doesn't like to because he doesn't want to disrespect him.
Heat with him.
I'll get all the heat all day.
I don't want like the guy's
And
gonna just come throw
I'll
some
take the
shade
heat.
at
First
you.
of all, I want the heat, but second of all, that's not what I'm getting at. It's more of a respect thing. We respect him for creating the
Yeah.
fucking star system.
How's there gonna be?
So
heat
we're
toss?
naming our star system
What do you
after
mean?
him.
Is this guy alive? Like I
Yeah.
feel like the star system has been around for a lot fucking longer
No,
than this guy.
it really
created
has. He's I don't know 50 something. He's been covering wrestling
I
since like
don't
the early
fucking
80s.
No,
he
but like
created
star rankings a bit like what he created star ranking for wrestling.
Yes,
But-
yes, it's like a
So
thing.
he just
it's
took
a known thing.
what people give 5 stars for movies, and he just took it and said, "I'm gonna put it towards wrestling."
Sure, if that's how you want to look at it. Yes.
How did he fucking create shit?
I
then?
don't know, and I don't want to get into it on the podcast.
Well,
can talk
if we
about
can
it
get you on
off
the
air.
podcast, sir, that'd be great. I'd like to sit down and have that chat.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That would take some money.
You wish.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, man, you don't gotta throw no money. This guy probably likes to have some intellectual conversations.
It's good to have the casual fan on here too, though. It's nice. It's nice.
Oh, but he'd probably love to shoot the shit with me.
I bet you he actually would, because it would be nice for him to get to look through the eyes of somebody that doesn't watch as much pro
I'd
wrestling
just be
as
very
him.
curious of how
Or
he
not.
created ranking
Or any-
star system
No,
for wrestling.
I always think that like when I listen to like Wade's show, man,
So he took something.
I
essentially.
wish more often people called in that weren't like us, that were more like Tanner. Because I'd like to get those people's perspective, because like those are it's hard for me to watch some like with specific, just tuning in tonight eyes. Like I watch Raw every fucking week no matter what. So it's like I can't get the perspective of somebody who's flipping through the channels and just stops on Raw and is like, oh, I'm going to watch this for a bit. Like I can't get that. So I like that aspect of it, but I don't know. I would probably
Well, thanks, Nick.
No problem, man. I would probably give it 3.5 Meltsies.
Oh, yes.
3.5 Meltzers. But yeah, it was pretty good. I'm gonna steal one more thing from the Look Back show just before we get into the end of the roundtable here, episode 10. Do you have any memorable moments? Do you have any memorable stick out moments? Stuff that 10 years from now, one day from now, or 5 months,
from now.
In the future.
Something that stuck out most in that match for me.
Yeah, I don't know. I know I'm getting a little look back on this. But
Like, you got anything?
Something that'll stick in 10 years? No.
Well, not 10 years necessarily. Just
I guess what will stick
whether
in 10
it's
years.
one
I'm trying to
day,
think, yeah, I'm
6
trying to think.
months,
Can it
or
just be the whole pay-per-view itself? Because that was like it was a big moment in history for the world of wrestling.
yeah, that definitely would be a
I will remember watching.
respectable answer.
Yeah, Ronda versus Nikki.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think I'm gonna remember the Charlotte Becky stuff the most. I got to be honest.
Yeah, probably.
Just the wild chaos, because I've never seen a women's match
that was a
like
fucking
that.
scrap.
Yeah,
And same with Toni Storm. Like, that'll probably be a big build in her career that she won that.
that she won that. Let's
We
hope,
watched it.
because I feel like they don't give enough credit to
People who win anything.
well,
That
no,
isn't
I
the
can't
world
believe
title.
I fucking we just talked about her, but fucking the fact that I
Raw,
can't remember her
WWE.
name, Kairi Sane. Like, I feel like they don't talk about that enough, that she won the first Mae Young
She had the
Classic.
NXT title though.
Yeah,
Doesn't
that's
matter where you
true.
get that.
At that point, yeah. But I don't know. Overall, it was a good show, and that was probably my memorable moment. Is there any other major stuff you guys want to talk about? Other than, the pay-per-view? I mean, we had Raw and SmackDown this week. We won't get into it too much. We'll go more in-depth next week on the roundtable, and we'll talk maybe kind of about what has happened since Evolution. But I do want to just mention quick, we did get Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles. It's not happening at Crown Jewel. As we know, John Cena's not going to be there either due to Bobby Lashley taking his place in the World Cup tournament. Fucking World Cup of...
What was it, because he took his place, or because John Cena didn't want to go?
I think it's John Cena doesn't want to go, so they had to figure out a way to...
John Cena's the type of guy that wouldn't go to that bullshit.
Yeah, I would...
It is bullshit, I'm sorry.
Tread lightly, and I don't think... I think it's
what,
more...
me tread lightly?
Yeah, I think...
Oh, fuck that shit.
I think it's more he doesn't want to tarnish his image, to be completely honest. It's something he's worked for like 12 years. He's been working to keep himself clean
Like, fuck
in that way. So
shit.
Daniel Bryan, I would say, is probably more his own morals. Not to say that it's not.
I don't know. I
on
feel
Cena's
like
morals.
No, Cena's a guy that has morals towards that
For
aspect.
sure,
But
but I think Cena's more concerned about his image.
even though remember we were watching that
DB's
thing?
more concerned about just he doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't want to go.
Remember we were watching that thing and Cena's like so old school. Like after dinner, all the guys go into like
oh yeah.
the
You
lounge
brought this
cigar
up. You
whiskey
brought this
room.
up before on the round table.
and then all the girls have to go do like girl things after dinner.
Yeah,
Cena, man, that guy's a fucking psychopath, but he's a beauty.
He's a one of a kind character, that's for sure. But yeah, I just wanted to bring up.
Oh, Cena, shout out, come down to PWLB and shoot the shit, my boy.
Yeah, I guess we're getting Cena and Meltzer for future episodes.
Yo, I'm gonna get him in. Watch, they're gonna be like, "Who is this guy?" A
Yeah.
casual fan.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, I'll try and get it out one more time. The AJ Daniel Bryan match
Sorry.
on SmackDown. Did you get a chance to see that, Mike? Because
Yeah,
I know
it was
Tanner
great.
didn't.
The
But
whole thing was great.
yeah,
It was good promo build, and sweet to see it. I'm not American or nothing, but in Atlanta, where AJ's from, around the corner, I guess.
crowd was loving it,
Oh hell yeah!
and I don't know. Daniel's selling of his knee was fucking incredible. If anybody didn't watch SmackDown this week, and I don't know, you didn't see this match, go back and watch just the match if you can, because the selling of
You gotta love Daniel Bryan.
DB's
you know?
knee, yeah, he
A
did
lot
it.
of wrestlers when they get pushed out of the ring and the one guy's getting his ass kicked, they would just leave. Daniel Bryan's the type of guy that goes in there, saves him, and takes the beating himself.
Well, you might as well explain it then, because people, if they didn't see it, they don't know what the fuck you're talking about. What are you talking about there, Tanner?
Well, Samoa, he's beating the shit out of
Yeah.
AJ.
So the match ended with AJ. I didn't even get there yet. Match ended with AJ
Sorry,
winning
jumping that. Yeah, AJ won. Beat
With-
Daniel Bryan.
with the calf crusher on the knee,
Calf
to
crusher.
the injured knee that I was talking about, and then
And then buddy Daniel Bryan gets pushed up with Samoa. Samoa comes in, starts punching, puts him in that classic Samoa chokehold. Daniel comes over, drops that right hook, man. And then he gets the attention of Samoa, and Samoa just fucks his knee that he's selling already like a damn beauty and puts him in the goddamn chokehold.
yeah,
God, I love, I hate Samoa, but that chokehold is fucking hilarious.
it definitely works. I like it. It's probably my favorite choke of all the chokes in WWE, I would say.
He just bear hugs him, bro.
Yeah, and I like how he's so big, so they've always got like their
Yeah.
like their legs are up too, like they're like up and their knees are bent.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's kind of cool.
Shout out to Daniel Bryan, you're a beauty.
Yeah, and then I don't know what was the major stick out point. We'll talk about one thing, I guess. I don't know. It was nothing really on Raw. I guess Kane
Well-
and Undertaker and DX.
Well, probably for me it was Daniel and Seth. Yeah.
Oh, Seth
No,
and
not
Dean.
to-
Yeah, you know what?
Dean and
Yeah.
Seth.
I want to end soon. We'll close very soon, but I do want to, just because we probably won't talk about it next week, but it was kind of lackluster.
Oh, fuck yeah, it was. I wanted a lot more than what they gave us.
Yeah, I was
We
expecting.
waited a week for that shit.
And Dean didn't even say a word, and I get the whole,
I
know,
want to know why.
build it up slowly. I guess they really got to drag this out,
It'll
but
be good.
yeah, you're not worried, eh,
They're,
Mike?
just,
Give it some
they're
time.
building up
No.
hype.
Yeah,
Uh,
fair enough. I honestly,
I just want to know why you did it to Rollins.
and I think I do too, but I think Mike's probably got the right idea.
It's
Waited out.
if
Well,
you
they're
can
building that
count
hype
on
train.
anyone, you can count on those two guys. So
sure.
especially right now. So
That's fair.
For sure.
we'll give it some time.
Yeah, and then we had DX.
Hey, you. So
DX.
peaceful. Fucking Zen master over here.
Well, he's right. He's right. You give it. You wait for shit. It's always better.
Well, they're building a hype train. That's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
On the topic of ladies wrestling, though, I do care about ladies wrestling.
Mike's bringing
1 hour later.
Yeah, 1 hour later.
NXT with I liked what Candice and Lacey Evans were doing, but I don't know what's happening there. And Nikki Cross and her seem to have something going on.
Yeah, so if you haven't checked out the
'Cause
NXT Women's Division, check it out.
She ratted out Johnny to Aleister Black.
Oh.
Now Candice is mad. So I would like to see Candice on Evolution, but she's my favorite
Women's wrestler. I don't know if Tanner knows Candice.
No. Did we ever get to see the whole thing with Cesaro and what's his name? Rusev's wife?
Oh no, Aiden English and Rusev.
So,
that ended. That ended last week. So when you asked me last week, on that,
so the feud ended.
Yeah, Rusev beat him in the ring last week on SmackDown.
So was she actually trying to smash?
No. Oh, that ended a while ago. Like they came to the conclusion that it was all just him cutting off the video too early, and she was.
Well, I know, but they never showed us another video.
No, but they did. They did the next week, and it was just.
Oh, what was
nothing.
it? It was her asking like something else.
Yeah,
completely.
yeah. It was completely.
Damn it! I'm upset I missed that. I'll probably just gonna.
Yeah, you can YouTube it. It'll be there on their million videos they post every week. You might have to go back.
It was.
They posted.
Oh, it's not
2 minutes
Cesaro.
after
Why did I think it was
on
Cesaro?
Because he's bald and.
Yeah, they're both bald now. I guess.
Jacked.
It should have been Cesaro. It would have been a whole different video.
Cesaro would have smashed.
Shout out to Cesaro.
Anyways, yeah. So okay, well, I'm happy I understand now what happened there, because that was like probably one of the most entertaining stories or drama for me, at least. But because it was hilarious. But
yeah, I don't know. That all being said, Crown Jewel is tomorrow. We're recording this on the Thursday as we normally do. This video is probably going to get posted around the time, I would say, if not before, maybe a little bit after the time Crown Jewel's airing.
What's on the card for that? Just DX and Brothers?
DX and Brothers and AJ and Samoa Joe now. Roman or
is he gonna win?
Who?
Samoa Joe?
I don't know. I fucking hope not. I gotta be, and especially not because they've been really pushing like on Instagram and shit AJ's title reign length and stuff. I don't know. I've said it on probably. I feel like more of
AJ's the man.
Yeah, like I said, I was gonna say I've said it on like 7 episodes at least. I think AJ's having that title till at least Royal Rumble, and then we'll go from there. That's my opinion. I've said that for a while. I'm sticking to my guns at this point. I kind of have to.
Is he gonna defend it?
Stand my ground.
Defend it at Mania?
That's what I don't think.
Against Kenny Omega?
No, I think he's gonna lose it at the Rumble.
I'm kidding. Relax, people listening.
Well, hey, it could happen. You never know. Kenny could win the Rumble.
Stop it.
But I don't want to get you too excited, right?
No, I don't know what that.
But yeah, I think there's a tag match with Cesaro, Sheamus, and New Day. There's obviously the Universal Championship match between Braun and Brock. That's probably what I would be the most excited to see. But I'm not too excited for the show. I'm going to be working. I'm kind of busy after work. Me and Mike got...
Seth and Dean doing nothing?
No.
No tag match?
No. They weren't even before. Like, even before Roman got hurt, or sick, I don't think that they had anything planned for Seth and Dean. So, I don't know. It's kind of a lackluster pay-per-view, and I feel like they're just going at this point because they can't break the contract that they signed prior to everything.
How many times more they got to go?
Like 10 or 11 or I have no fucking idea. Maybe like 8. I think it was a 10. It was a 10. It's a 10-year contract. I know that.
For Saudi?
Yeah.
I don't know shit about it, but it's just some weird
it's a 10-year, yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's like a $40 million or something crazy every show or something like that. I don't know. I don't want to get into too much about it because I really have no fucking idea, but we're not going to, like I said, we're not going to talk about that on here because by the time this video gets posted, the fucking show's going to be already.
I just think it tarnishes the image of the business.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah, it is what it is. That's why I don't want to talk about it too much on here either, to be completely honest. But maybe we should get into the end of the show unless you guys have much else to say.
No, that's it for me. What about you, Mike?
Yeah, that's it. That's all.
Oh, shout out to Mike's hat, by the way, too.
Yeah, New Japan Pro Wrestling hat. And rocking the Elite t-shirt.
Hell yeah.
Shout it out.
Shout it out.
Thanks for checking out the Roundtable, guys. This has been episode 10. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram and Twitter at PWLookBack on both. Send us a follow, send us a message, send us a DM, send us a comment, all that shit on there. We appreciate it all. Check out the YouTube channel, Pro Wrestling LookBack. Send us everything on there as well. Comments, subscribe, follow. Email, prowrestlinglookback@gmail.com. And like I said at the beginning of the show, I'm gonna get the website going again, prowrestlinglookback.wordpress.com. All the older videos are up there. I just haven't really been as good as, as good as I am on the YouTube channel, that's for sure. But don't forget to check me out on Twitter as well, at Salsa, SCELSA. As always, Star Wars, Formula 1, and lots of pro wrestling and PW Lookback tweets. If you're interested in any of that shit, give me a follow. On Instagram, it's the exact same.
And it's your boy Tanner, a.k.a. the Casual Fan Representative. You can follow me on Twitter at Royalty40 and Instagram at TPrice24. Have a good night, lads and lasses.
And it's Mike D. Twitter and Instagram at MXKEXD. That's it.
Yeah, give him a follow. And don't forget the main one, at PW Lookback, guys. I'm Nick. Thanks for joining us for the Pro Wrestling Lookback Roundtable.
And I'm Tanner, once again, your Casual Fan Representative.
And it's Mike.
Casual Mike.
Have a good one, guys.
It's like a hot dog with no condiments.